Welcome to the District of Clearwater's 2021 to 2025 5-year draft financial plan. This PowerPoint will be available on the district's website at www.docbc.ca from February 10th to the 17th. Please join us for a Zoom meeting at 7 p.m. on February 17th. Members of Council will be available to receive feedback, and staff will be available to answer questions. The Community Charter, the main legislation guiding the municipality, requires that a 5-year financial plan be adopted annually by May 15th. Local governments are not allowed to run a deficit. The financial plan is formed by direction from Council, including their current strategic plan and current policy and legislation. Work began on the 2021 financial plan in the fall of 2020. The CAO and Director of Finance met with managers to review 2020 and discuss plans for 2021. Draft operating and capital budgets were then presented to Council late in 2020. After several workshops, staff and Council have developed a draft financial plan. We are now seeking input from the public on this plan. The following slides will list the proposed 2021 operating and capital projects. After receiving input, the financial plan will be finalized and a bylaw will be sent to Council for adoption in April. From there, tax rates will be set and adopted by bylaw by the statutory May 15th deadline. Tax bills will be mailed out by the end of May, and the 2021 property tax deadline will be July 2nd, 2021. On your tax notice, you will see that the district collects taxes for many other organizations, including the TNRD, the Regional Hospital District, Provincial School and Police, BC Assessment, and the Municipal Finance Authority. In fact, only 60% of the taxes collected are municipal tax that stay at the district. The rest are distributed to these other organizations. This chart shows the percent of the total 2020 municipal property taxes that each property class is paying. You can see that residential, in orange, are paying the bulk of the property taxes at 54.28%. So of the $2.664 million of municipal taxes collected in 2020, residential properties paid $1.435 million of that amount, followed by business at 25.8% or $682,000, and utilities at 18% or $480,000. So how are your property tax dollars spent? Of 2020's $2.664 million, the biggest portion, 37%, or $970,000, were spent on roads, followed by 15% on general government at $405,000, fire protection 11%, or $300,000, parks 9%, or $225,000, and the North Thompson SPORTSPLEX at $222,000, or 8%. The following slides will give details on each of these departments. General government, as shown on the previous slide, includes legislative, administration, finance, including ICBC and motor vehicles, and facilities maintenance of the DLCC and Public Works buildings. It also includes the Wells Grey Community Forest Commission, which is a commission of council. In 2020, the district replaced the firewalls and access points in the fire hall, the North Thompson Sportsplex, and the Public Works building. In 2021, we are proposing to replace the phone system at the DLCC, replace the main server and several desktop computers. We would also like to add the fixed assets module to our financial software to track capital assets. Fire and protective services. The fire department responded to 54 calls in 2020, including BC Ambulance Assists, first responder, mutual aid, vehicle incidents, and fires. Protective services includes building inspection, bylaw enforcement, and emergency services. In 2020, the fire department purchased a thermal imaging camera, gas detectors, equipment trailer, and hose, all funded by grants. In 2021, the plan to replace the self-contained breathing apparatus and compressor, as well as their annual turnout gear replacement. Community parks. The district has 24 community parks and an extensive trails network. In 2020, we completed the Windhaven to Roundabout Trail, including paving. We paved the Eden Road Trail, also known as the Dairy Queen Trail, completed the Dutch Lake Path, and began the design for the Wells Grey Inn to Roundabout Trail. In 2021, we are proposing to install a dry well at Rotary Park, install bear-proof garbage cans in some of the parks, continue working on the 37 East Park, and start the design of a dog park. We have also applied for grants for a Riverside Trail from 37 East and a Park Drive Trail. The North Thompson SPORTSPLEX, NTSP, is operated as a shared service that is funded 60% by the district and 40% by TNRD Area A. Each year, $100,000 is placed in reserves for future capital projects, and current capital projects are funded by that reserve. In 2020, a chip storage facility was built at the arena to store chips for the facility's biomass heating system. In 2021, we are proposing that water meters and backflow preventers are installed at the rink, as well as $20,000 in roof repairs. The district offers dozens of recreation and healthy living classes each year for participants of all ages. Some of these programs are listed on this slide. When COVID-19 hit in 2020, the district began offering free online exercise and educational classes. These classes were extremely popular, with some receiving hundreds of views. The district is currently exploring options for offering programs on a variety of different platforms to increase accessibility. Planning and development. Planning and development processes applications for ALR, Agricultural Land Reserve, rezoning, development permits, development variances, subdivision applications, temporary use permits, and liquor and cannabis licenses. In 2021, the district plans on updating the DCC bylaw, the development cost charges, and implementing the Community Sustainable Development Plan. Economic development includes community economic development assessment and planning, supporting economic initiatives and business development, and developing and implementing relevant marketing and communication strategy. In 2020, the district fielded 24 investor queries, hosted a community-to-community forum, completed many successful grant applications, and developed a community economic development strategy. In 2021, we would like to begin implementing that strategy. Transit. The district offers 3 transit services: the regular service, the community loop, and the Valley Connector that goes to Kamloops twice a week. We also offer a handy dart and on-request service. Please call our contractor, Yellowhead Community Services, if you have any transit route or scheduling questions. Their phone number is 674-2600. Public Works. Public Works maintains all district properties, including the cemetery. They also maintain the fleet, the dike, the septic receiving station, and the water and sewer systems. The water and sewer systems are separate funds, funded by user fees, not taxation. Roads. The district maintains approximately 69 kilometers of roads. The roads budget also includes street lighting, signage, catch basins and dry wells, bridges, and sidewalks. In 2020, the district completed the rubblization of Dunn Lake Road, ditching on Greer Road, Brookfield Bridge assessment, and a road strategy. In 2021, we are proposing to repair the Brookfield Bridge for $120,000. The district is also currently looking at the road strategy to plan additional roads works in 2021. Water service. There are over 900 water connections in the district. The water service is funded by user fees, which are currently at $29.17 per month for residential properties. There is also an annual $138.73 parcel tax on your tax notice if you are able to connect to the water system. In 2020, the Dutch Lake water main was upgraded and water service was extended to Camp 2 Road. Both projects totaled over $2.2 million and were funded by TMX. In 2021, the district would like to replace the SCADA server, install backup power at Russell Creek, and replace the Well 2 chlorine injection system. There will also be TMX crossing work complete, worth approximately $950,000. The sewer system. There are approximately 210 connections to our sewer system, and residential user fees are $36.60 per month. There's an annual parcel tax of $40 on the property tax notice. In 2020, the district completed the majority of the Cell 1 Lagoon expansion. We also fenced 3 sewer lift stations. The district has applied for a grant in 2021 to expand the sewer system to the Dutch Lake area. We also will complete the Cell 1 project, replace sewer pumps at Park Drive and Eden Road, and connect the Park Drive SCADA system. Of course, like many others, the district is currently facing the challenge of COVID-19. Many services have been canceled or modified, and revenues have been low in recreation and transit services. The pandemic has also resulted in an influx of people from larger centers, and housing is scarce. We are still adjusting to the loss of taxation and utility revenue from CAN foreclosure, and preparing for increased costs and decreased grants after the pandemic. Council is currently considering a 2% residential and 1% business tax increase for 2021. These funds would be used to offset increasing costs, with the balance to be paid into an infrastructure reserve for future asset repair and replacement. So do you have any questions or comments? If you do, we're holding a live Zoom meeting on February the 17th at 7 p.m. The link to log on will be on the district website. If you are not a fan of Zoom, there are many other ways you could contact us at the district. You could email us at dof@docbc.ca. You could stop in at person at 209 Dutch Lake Road. You could send us a letter to P.O. Box 157, or you could call us during office hours at 674-2257. You could also attend the meetings that the district holds when we're developing our official community plan, our infrastructure master plan, and other plans. After the COVID-19 restrictions are lifted, you could attend our council meetings. And you can also fill out surveys that we frequently send out by mail, on our website, and social media. Thanks for watching this presentation. Your feedback is welcome and appreciated.